News, sport and traffic.
There's a lot going on in the news at the moment. We're going to get to the bottom of a couple of issues. Kids were out with spray cans out overnight in my neighbourhood. We're going to get to the bottom of that as well. I'll see if I can get Prime Minister Anthony Albanese on the line to talk to that about him. Also, we'll get the Director of Public Prosecutions on the line to see whether or not he's got any comments to pass on the issue. You're listening to 2PIG. Give us a call on the open line, 131 773. If you don't know how to use the text, we've also got fax for a couple of the older people who enjoy the show as well. Hello to all those people out there. We've got news, sport and traffic coming up in a moment. Latest traffic brought to you by Curbside Furniture will be coming up as well.
Traffic.
Now, are you in need for some new furniture? Then go no further than Curbside Furniture. They're located at all the wealthy suburbs every 3 to 4 weeks. Everything you're after, from the latest Hampton-style outdoor settings to cheap flat-pack crap left over from somebody who had to skip town to Darwin. That's curbsidefurniture.com.au. Everything is absolutely free. Bring a ute. It's every hoarder's delight. Curbside Furniture, just down the highway.
Okay, what's next?
We'll have finance news coming up very shortly. We don't have our normal finance bloke in this morning. Instead, we've got the bloke who does the celebrity gossip will be giving us the finance.
All the latest sports right here on 2PIG.
Now, a couple of these issues that I've really wanted to get to the bottom of was one that affects the bloke who I'm about to talk to on the phone. We're very lucky to have him on the line at the moment. It's a big good morning to one of Australia's most controversial and most successful sportsmen. Let's just call it what it is. I don't want to have to say sports people. PC has gone absolutely mad at the moment. You can't say sportsmen, you can't say sportswomen, you can't say actresses anymore. Fair income, the whole country has gone to the dogs. It's a good morning to you, Anthony Mundine.
Yeah, baby. Nice to be with you this morning, Gary.
Now, champ, we've had a little bit of talk about what's been going on at the moment. We've got the issue with the netballers. They've gone woke. How would you describe what they've been up to, deciding to turn their back on sponsorship, which has come from, I think she's the second richest person in all of Australia. What would you have to say to people that say these netballers need to, I don't know, they've obviously got their knickers in a knot. I know you can't say that anymore. You can't say those sorts of things, but why don't they just concentrate on playing the game and take the politics out of the game? What would you say to those people?
You know, sometimes a man needs to stand up, you know what I mean, and make a stand. Stand up for what you believe in. And for me, you know, all the times I had to stand up. Sometimes I had to sit down, you know, like when in the national anthem, when they play that, I never stand up, you know what I mean? I have to sit down.
Well, that's another issue I wanted to discuss with you, champ. This lefty woke culture of people who believe that they don't need to stand for the national anthem. This is an anthem that people have died for many centuries in all of Australian history. If you go back, you look in your history books, that's never going to change.
Yeah, but...
And no amount of grandstanding, sitting down, standing on your hands is going to change that.
It probably all goes back to the first time I had a problem with the national anthem. You know, it ain't all just about all the lyrics that they got in there. You know, it's more than that. It's like there's one incident when I was at a football finals and I was at the Sydney football ground and they played the national anthem. But at the time I was in a bathroom and...
Wait a moment. For all the blokes who are listening at the moment, when he says the bathroom, he means the toilet, okay? He means the men's or the gents or the dunny. So I don't know what it is with this Americana culture that is infiltrating Australia at the moment. It's getting into our kids. It's getting into the minds of our teenagers. It's getting into the minds of people who seem to think that the word bathroom, in there, they don't have baths in there. Nobody's going into the dunny to go and use the bath. The switchboard has lit up at the moment. Fair income, we could have the Vivid Festival right here. Kaylee, my producer over there, look at the look of that. Her face is lit up as well. You bring up a hot button issue like this one, which, you know, I've got a lot to say about, and to be fair income and honest with everybody out there, I'm completely putrid about this. We've got Anthony Mundine on the line. We're lucky to have him on. We're just discussing the issue of the national anthem.
So I decided that I sit down for the national anthem, you know, and make a stand, but I got to sit down and I sat down right in a urinal.
Fair income champ. That sounds like you were taking the piss out of yourself, and then some. Well, look of it. Well, Anthony Mundine, it was great to have you on the show this morning. You're an absolute champion. Everybody's our switchboard's lit up with a whole lot of blokes who absolutely abhor you for some unknown reason. And look, next time we get on the show, we've run out of time now. I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about kids that are out overnight with spray cans. But good morning. Thanks very much. 3.5 to 12.
News, sport and traffic.
Now it's time for finance this morning. Now, unfortunately, our regular bloke who does the finance is unavailable. I'm told that his phone has died. I don't know what's behind that. Probably got something to do with Optus. We're going to get to the bottom of that later on. Calvin Wilcox joins us this morning, our normal entertainment reporter. How are things in West Hollywood, champ?
Well, incredibly fabulous this morning. As you can imagine, interest rates are going up to fascination rates, and unemployment is down. Wall Street was down all this week. Ew, sad face. And the pound is taking an absolute pounding this week after the volatile news, after the back of the leadership uncertainty that's going on over there in the UK at the moment. Oh, I'd hate to be in the middle of all of that.
Righto, champ. Just the commodities, if you don't mind.
Iron ore fell all this week, but gold is gorgeous, just as usual. And speaking of gorgeous, the Treasurer hands down his new budget this week. We're still waiting for Prince Jim Chalmers' budget, and I am totally here for it.
Righto, champ. Just the dollar and the All Lords, if you don't mind.
Well, the dollar is up 62.6 this week, so I don't think we'll be cracking the 70 this week. And the All Ordinaries are 6918 this week, up 1.2%. And that's it for the finance. Remember to watch Jazz Hands the Musical. It's playing at the Capitol Theatre all this week.
Yeah, righto, that's Calvin Wilcox with the finance this morning. A little more fabulous than what we're used to and would prefer, but hopefully we get our regular bloke back on the line, somebody who knows how to wear just a plain blue tie for a change. You're listening to 2PIG. Would like to hear your thoughts. Give us a call on the open line. News coming up in a moment.